Hello everyone, and welcome to this video of Treasured, my temple raiding, museum building, co-op puzzle game. This week was the last week of the summer holiday, for my part of the Netherlands that is. And since I failed my graduation, I will be working on that again. This will mean that I will upload a video every 2 weeks instead of every week. This will give me some more time to work on both the game and the graduation. You can actually help me with that, since I need people to answer a questionnaire about AI in video games. It is simply about how you felt when you played with or against an AI. If you have some time to spare, I would be very grateful if you could fill in the Google form in the description. It would only take about 5 minutes, but it would really help me out. If you get this screen though, you unfortunately are not part of my target audience. But this is fine though. I am already happy that you wanted to help me out. Maybe some other day you can help me with other things. To close the holiday, my girlfriend and I went to Terschelling, the third island of the Netherlands. It was a great time, apart from the record-breaking temperatures here in Europe. Nonetheless, the experience was great. Hopefully next time I visit, I can walk outdoors without burning alive and show you guys some more of the island. It is always a good idea to take some time off your projects to get your mind straight. You don't need to get on a vacation, but just taking a walk helps too. I have now regained my energy to work on my graduation and the game. About the game. I can now tell you that the issue with the Moveable physics have been fixed. SG Plague, if that is how I pronounce it, told me that the character controller doesn't use physics in the same way a rigid body does. So when they both interact with each other, weird stuff can happen, as we have seen. As of now, the characters use a rigid body as well as the movables. So thanks SG Plague, it really helped out a lot. I now need to fix some stuff that came with the transition from character controller to rigid body, but I will work that out. I also decided to make the Trello page public. I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. There are a few updates, like the movable cards, since I have added a bugs checklist. I added this to see how I would go about dealing with bugs. This way of simply writing the problem is fine, but it is not useful when others need to report bugs. In the future, I need to set up some other way to track bugs, but for now, a simple phrase will do. As you can see from this ivy card on Trello, I want to alter the generation shape later. But because this is just decoration, I will do this some other time. For now, I want to focus on gameplay elements. Why do I talk about decoration and gameplay elements? Well, you can view a level as different layers. Well, this is how I see it. Layer 1 is the basic path from the beginning to the end. This can easily be visualized with cubes or planes, but because I have these assets, I will use them instead. Layer 2 is the layer with gameplay elements. These are the most important assets as they add fun to a level. Gameplay elements can be puzzles that need solving, platforms that need to be jumped on, or doors with buttons that need to be pressed. Layer 3 adds decorations. They just add something to look at, so the layer can actually be hidden and you can still play and finish the game. But it might not look as good. Layer 4 contains the post-processing and UI elements. This will just make things pop, like adding some bloom. Or they can add some information if it is needed. This is how I want to create the levels. The inspiration for this layer system comes from a tweet from the Deep Rock Galactic developers on how they generate their caves. It is really interesting stuff. Maybe I will look into procedurally creating levels in the future. Who knows? So again, if you have a few minutes to spare, please fill in the questionnaire in the description. It would help me out a lot. If you have questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment here, on Discord or on Twitter. I always like to get feedback and apply it, since most of the times you guys suggest things that didn't occur in my mind. That is it for this video. I hope to catch you in 2 weeks when I post another update. Take care.